and welcome back to another awesome episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and all that sweet jazz. So I just watched the 5th chapter of Book of Boba Fett. Do you hear that? That's a toilet flushing. And children running above me. So today, we're gonna have a little drinky poo. This is a Midwinter Night's DRAM by one of my favorite distilleries, High West. It's amazing. Not a sponsor. Thank you. I may collect toys, but I am still an adult. Don't drink unless you're of age, okay? I'm gonna let that breathe a bit. So today we have the top 5 or so figures that we'd love to see in a Book of Boba Fett. Okay, so pardon that interruption, but we've got the top handful of figures that we'd love to see from the Book of Boba Fett. So there's only been 5 episodes or chapters so far, and this last one, there will be spoilers, so I will say spoiler warning, okay? So this last episode was pretty much just Jin, the Mandalorian, pretty much just all him. So it was cool, it was really cool, but it wasn't Book of Boba Fett. They explained a lot. A couple of my friends complained about it, but honestly, I understand why they did it, and I appreciate it, and I loved it, because they had the, you know, he has the
Have you ever had a dream that you want?
Or the Beskar spear and the dark saber, which is so amazing. Anyways, but we're here to talk about figures. So, in no particular order, here is the top 5, maybe 6 figures we'd love to see from the Book of Boba Fett. It's good. Okay, so number 1, Black Chrysanthemum. So I used to say Kirstan, which is really stupid because now that I heard it said or pronounced out loud, it makes way more sense. It's Chrysanthemum. So a Black Chrysanthemum is a bounty hunter Wookiee, super cool. He's kind of intertwined with Dr. Aphra, and if you've ever read those comic books, she's pretty much like Indiana Jones, but in space. So it's sick. It's awesome. So Black Chrysanthemum, one of my favorite Wookiees. I mean, we're always just hardcore fans of Chewbacca, but Black Chrysanthemum is a sick looking Wookiee. We've always seen Chewbacca, so it's kind of nice to see other Wookiees. We've had other Wookiees in the past. Anyways, I'm just really happy to see this particular Wookiee because I know of him. I've read the comics where he's in it. Some of the new Star Wars runs. It's just really cool. They're expanding in the TV series and movie verse, you know, characters, which is just awesome. So number 1, Black Chrysanthemum. So number 2, we got the Tusken Warrior. So this guy or gal, because I think I thought it was a guy, the dark robed. It might have been a girl. I have no idea. I saw something on the internet about it and just scanned past because I'm busy and ain't nobody got time for that. But the Tusken Warrior was sick. I thought that their outfits were amazing with the black capes or the black wraps and stuff like that. You kind of get attached to them, and then, you know, again, spoilers if you haven't seen Boba Fett, spoilers, but when they end up getting killed, it's kind of a big moment for Boba Fett. So that Tusken Warrior was so cool, and we've gotten other Tuskens before, really classic sand colored, you know, robes and stuff like that. These ones were black, and I really liked that. So I would love to have one of these in a Black Series figure. It would just be Amazing. So next, number 3, Danny Trejo as the Rancor handler. So I thought it was super cool they brought Danny Trejo in there. He's in like tons of movies. It seems like a really cool guy. And he was the Rancor handler. So I mean, again, spoilers. If you haven't watched Book of Boba Fett, what the heck? But also, I loved it when they dropped Black Chrysanthemum into the pit, right? Or even those assassins in there, and they start freaking out, right? But he didn't have a Rancor because it obviously died, like our hopes and dreams. I'm super happy that he got a Rancor, so I would love to have Danny Trejo as the Rancor handler. That's his character. I'd love to have a Danny Trejo figure in Star Wars. It's super cool. So number 4, I would love to get a gunked up Sarlacc pit ooey gooey deluxe Boba Fett. So kind of like how we got this one right here, our deluxe Boba Fett, but I would love to see like melted armor, and I'd love to see him like totally chunky and weird looking. For some reason, I feel like that would be such an interesting figure. So Hasbro, a gunked up Sarlacc ooey gooey Boba Fett would be sweet. So next, number 5, I would love to get a deluxe Mandalorian, because in this episode 5 was pretty much all him. But I would love to get a deluxe Mandalorian with Beskar spear and the Darksaber. And I know that I think we only got the Darksaber with Moff Gideon. So I think that was the only Darksaber. I'm not too positive about that. I know he had one, and it would just be cool to have a Mandalorian, you know, Jin with the Darksaber. So that would be super cool, because we've already got Fennec Shand, we've already got Deluxe Boba, we've already got the armor, the heavy Mandalorian. You know, like we've already got kind of a lot. Even the robed up Boba Fett. So I mean, there's not really too many figures so far that we could get. I'm expecting there to be more people showing up in the next episodes, but it would just be sick to have a deluxe Mando with all of his gear before he, you know, what happens if you watched it. So number 6, I would love to get, this is kind of another controversial figure, I think, or this is a controversial figure, because a lot of people, I've kind of heard half and half. A lot of people hate Boba's new gang, the mech kids or whatever they are, you know. I honestly didn't mind it. I kind of liked it. I thought that the whole, you know, just teenagers upgrading themselves is very, like, I don't know, cyberpunk, Star Wars. It kind of fit, especially since they're on Tatooine. What is there for kids to do besides just race and stuff? So you'd probably have, you know, like the hick style kids that are just all about their vehicles and racing and all that stuff, and then you'd have the semi sort of troublemaker kids that are into body modifications and whatever else, and it's Star Wars. So I mean, it makes sense, they have that technology at their disposal. But I thought they were really cool. So I would love a Drash and Scad 2-pack. Drash, I believe, was the girl with the robotic arm. I thought she's kind of like the leader, I guess. Still kind of trying to figure that one out. And Scad's the guy with the eye, the cool eye. So I mean, it would be fun to have those two, because then you'd kind of get the main two kids that, you know, are part of Boba's team. And I'd love to also point out that we've gotten a lot of Gamorreans. So it's like, it would be cool to get a 2-pack of his Gamorrean guards, which would be sick, but I feel like we've already kind of done that stuff, and I don't know. I don't want it to be too repeated, but they are different. They don't have like shirts on, you know. Ooh. Drash and Scad 2-pack would be sick, but I wouldn't mind having just singles either. Whatever they could work out, honestly. But If we could get any of these on this upcoming Black Series run, I'd be so excited. It'd be amazing. So a little extra surprise one. If they did Build-A-Figures, you know we would want a Rancor, okay? But that's probably never gonna happen. But I would love it if they did a Rancor. I mean, it would just complete this set. It would be amazing. It really would. But I highly doubt that they'd do that. Maybe like a small one. And the Mando's new ship, Jin's new ship, super cool. Because I do believe that was Anakin's ship, I think. Or it was Padme's, either way. But super cool. Super awesome. Bringing back memories. Yeah, no, it's great. So if you have any other suggestions, please let us know. We're so curious. I mean, I am really curious. I love this show. I've been following it. I watch it every Wednesday morning, like clockwork. The second my eyes peel open. It's such a good show. So definitely keep watching with me. And keep wanting and wishing for new figures. It would be amazing if any of these were on there. So Hasbro, if you're listening, Black Series team, hear me out. Black Kirsten, I really want it. Please let us know if you have any other suggestions, other figures that you'd love to see, other videos that you'd like us to do. Throw it all in the comments. We're here for you Mondays and Thursdays. Okay? So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the ringy dingy dinger bell. Okay? So that you don't miss any of our awesome videos. You don't see my super awesome top 10 lists or whatever. I mean, it's amazing. We're cool here, right? We drink adult beverages. Oh, and I'm repping the Death Saves merch. Pretty sweet. Get yours. DeathSaves.com. Not a sponsor. Oh, man. Well, remember to be legendary, my friends, and we will see you in the next video.